here we go, guys. So this is what you guys were having issues with. So let's do. I took a little screen capture, and I don't see it. Let's do it again.
Oh, with the pen?
Yeah.
No way.
Unless the battery's weak.
That's cool, Charles. That is really cool.
Let me see. Yeah. Unless it broke. Oh, it's right there. I just wasn't seeing it. All right. Here we go, guys. So this is what you guys were having issues with. It says, what is the particular solution to the differential equation with the initial condition y1 of -5? So, oh, it's green. That's fine. 1, -5. All right, here we go. All right, guys, focus, focus, focus. So the y's with the y's, the 2 plus y with the square on it, is going to stay that way. And then, yeah. So here we go. I'm going to write it like this. dy over, oh, it's too thick. Let me.
You're recording this, right?
Yeah.
Thank God.
dy over 2 plus y close it squared equals, I guess I'm going to write it dx over 2x minus 1. I'll rewrite it. Can you get it to that much at least?
Yes.
All right, so I'm going to rewrite it. Here we go. 1 over 2 plus y with a square on it, dy equals 1 over 2x minus 1 with a dx on the side. Are we still okay? Integrate. All right. So this is like, imagine the 2 plus y as like a u or something. So this is like 1 over u squared. You can bring that up. Use the -2. Add 1, divide by -1. So we're going to have -1 over 2 plus y.
Okay. Yeah.
Are we okay with that?
Yeah.
Equals, this one, the denominator, is it linear?
Yeah.
So because it's linear, this is going to be ln of 2x minus 1 plus c. Now hold on. If I were to take the derivative of this, it would have been 1 over 2x minus 1 times 2. Yeah. There's not a 2 in the front, so that means I had to have a half.
Okay.
Are we still okay?
Yeah.
All right. This looks like a good location, in my opinion, to use that guy. So I'm going to plug in 1 for x, -5 for y. So -1 over 2 minus 5, what's that, -3? Equals 1/2 ln, absolute value. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 minus 1 is 1 plus c. What's ln of 1?
0.
So all this is just 0. So c equals 1/3. Are we still okay? All right. So now I'm going to come back right here. I'm going to go -1 over 2 plus y equals 1/2 ln of 2x minus 1, close it, plus 1/3. If you're wondering why I took away the absolute value, I took it away because I noticed that I'm talking about positive values anyways. So that's why I took away the absolute value. Are we still okay? All right. Let's see. What am I going to do next? I'm trying to solve for y. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say all this is like over 1, and I'm going to flip everything. Right? So I'm going to write it like this. See how it says negative there? I'm just going to distribute the negative into the 2 plus y there. So I'm going to have -2 minus y. Are we still okay? No one's confused, right? Equals, let's see, 1 over, okay, I'll explain right now. ln of 2x minus 1 plus 1/3. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to show you right now. Because when I flip this, I have this negative and then a 2 plus y on the top and then 1 on the bottom. I can bring that negative to like that. And then it's just negative 2 divided by -1, -2. Y divided by -1, -y. So this turns to -2 minus y. Okay, next. Move the 2 to the right-hand side of that. So now I'm going to have -y equals 1 over 1/2 ln of 2x minus 1, close it, plus 1/3. And then all that plus 2. Notice that the plus is on the outside. Are we still okay? Yeah. Last thing, all I got to get rid of is that -y. Just divide everything by -1 or multiply by -1, whatever you feel. So I'm going to erase the negative. I'm going to put a negative here in the front of that, and I'm going to turn that plus into a minus. All right, what did they want? Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to type this into it, and let's see what happens. Negative in the front. Let me see. Okay, I think I can memorize all that. I think.
I got you, child.
Okay. So negative. Oh, you don't?
Wait, let me see a picture.
1 over 1/2.
Okay, I trust. 1 over
1/2 ln.
1/2.
Not
Oh, it's because the num lock is not. Where's my num lock?
1
Num lock. Right there. Okay, 1
over 1/2
1/2
ln.
ln parentheses
2x
minus 1
close
plus 1/3
plus 1/3
minus 2 outside.
on the outside minus 2. All right, I think we got everything correct. Submit answer. Let's see. Here's the moment of truth, and we got it. It's the algebra
It really is the algebra.
that you got to be very careful with. You look at all the different locations where you could possibly mess up. There's a lot. You can mess up with the antiderivative. You can mess up with the algebra. You can mess up with all this other stuff here. See, like,
When I was looking at it, I did it separately. I didn't put it all
okay.
together.
Do you guys feel okay with that?
Bro, I just did stuff.
Should we do one more?
Maybe I just needed to sleep on it, Charles.
No,
maybe
Charles.
it had to marinate.
All right, let's see. I'm going to do one more. You guys tell me which one.
Yeah, this one's something with like tray.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. Screen capture. And then hopefully, yep. Good job. Good job, computer. It's still kicking. All right. So the x's with the x's, the y's with the y's. So I'm going to write dy over y cubed, it looks like, equals 3 cosine x dx. Can we do that much? All right. So I'm just going to rewrite it. Some of you have the habit of writing dy y cubed like this. Don't do that. Make sure to put the dy at the end. You read a sentence left to right. 1 over y cubed dy equals 3 cosine x dx. I realize some of you don't need that. You can just go right into it. That's fine. All right, here we go. Antiderivative of this. If that 1 over y cubed, bring it up. Y to the negative 3. Add 1, divide by that number. So negative 1 over y squared, unless I made a mistake. Negative 3.
2 y's in the way?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Now it's correct.
Yeah.
Okay. Equals antiderivative of 3 cosine x. And then I got to put a. All right. Do we have any mistakes? Negative 2, negative 3, plus 1, negative 2. Yeah, everything looks correct. All right. No, I trust. All right. My point is 0, negative 2. This looks like a good place to put it. Like to insert that 0, negative 2. Negative 1 over 2 and then negative 2 squared equals 3 sine of 0 plus c. A little bit of pre-cal. It's not heavy. So let's see. Negative 2 squared is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. So that's still a negative 1/8. Equals, what's sine of 0? 0. So the c is negative 1/8. I come back to this one. So negative 1 over 2y squared equals 3 sine x minus 1/8. Are we still okay? I notice I have a fraction on the left, so I'm going to force this quote unquote to be a fraction. I'm going to flip it. Notice there's a negative in the front. Can I just put negative 2y squared? Negative 2y squared equals 1 over 3 sine x minus 1/8. Are we still okay? Now I got to divide everything by negative 2, or you can multiply by negative 1/2. It doesn't matter. It's the same thing. Divide by negative 2. Divide all this by negative 2. So that means like putting a negative 2 like that. Or if you don't like that, I see some of you like, oh.
Can you do half?
Yeah. Negative half, right? Okay. So there it is. So y squared equals, let's see, 1 over, you know what, okay, no, it's fine. I was going to say, can I put the negative on the top there? No? Okay, that's fine. I won't. Yeah. Because, this negative here, I can put it there on the top, right? So there's that negative. And then 3 sine x times 2, that's going to be, and then minus 1/8 is going to be still a minus because 1/16. No,
Can you not?
Oh, yeah, 1/4.
I was like, am I tweaking?
No, you're not tweaking. Okay, we're good. It was my bad. Yeah, 2 over 8. Yeah. Are we still okay? All right, last. Okay, here I can see where there's going to be a mistake if you don't catch it. How do I get rid of that square? Square root, square root. Now remember, when you take square root, it's usually plus minus, but we're talking about functions here.
Minus is negative, so it's a negative. Yeah.
Minus on top of that, outside the root, good. 6 sine x.
Because the function, like the point it gives you is a negative y, so it has to be a negative.
Yeah, the y value, right? All right. When I plug in a 0, I need to get a -2. So let's see. Sine of 0, 0. -1 divided by -1/4 is 4. The square root of 4 is 2. But I have a -2 as the output. All right, guys, real quick. I need everyone to focus real quick. I know some of you already know it, but just in case. The reason why we put a negative in the front is because when I insert a 0, I get a 4, square root of 4 on the inside. You can't have a square root of -4. You get a square root of 4. And the square root of 4 is 2, but I need it to be a -2. So I put a negative on the outside. Does that make sense, guys?
Yes.
All right.
Hey, Chuck, my fractures are just a little weak. So, is it
Yeah, hit me.
like how do you?
Can we explain how we get from 1/8 to 1/4?
Yes.
That's 1/4.
Through fraction rules.
Yes. You see, when we multiply, you guys told me to multiply by -half. The numerator goes with the numerator. The denominator goes with the denominator. So 3 times 2 is 6 sine x. And then 1/8 times 2 is 2/8. And 2/8 reduces 2.
Yeah. See, because I got confused because I was thinking it was -1/2 times 1/8. So I was like 1/16.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
that makes sense. I get it.
All right. Help me. Make sure that you guys memorize this. And let's see. Yeah.
This might be a weird question, but I was wondering if you could maybe explain a little more on like how you're flipping the fractions and determining whether it's positive or negative, because like I'm kind of like not understanding.
The positive or negative, or the flipping the fractions? Because those are two different things.
Yeah, it's like flipping the fraction and like figuring out if it's positive or negative, because it's like you went from like -1/2
Yeah.
y squared equals like negative.
Okay, flipping the fraction, all I did was this, Guerrero. See, A over B equals C over D.
But no, it's like I get that, but it's like when you flip it, how are you supposed like how do you tell if you change it from negative to keep it whatever?
Negative in the front, 1 over 3 plus y. When I flip it, 3 plus y, that negative's still there in the front, over 1. Think of it as parentheses, and you got to distribute the negative. Or group the negative with the 1. And then it just becomes 3 divided by -1, y divided by -1. I just made this up, the 3 plus y over -1.
Yeah, but I'm just trying to figure out like.
If you have it, okay, I'm just gonna make something up. Notice negative in the front, x plus y over 2 equals, I don't know, a over b. When I flip it, I still have a negative in the front, 2 over x plus y equals b over c. B over 8. And then this negative, I can either put it right here, or I can put it like, I can distribute it down here. It doesn't matter. Like it's negative of all that fraction. Right? If it bothers you, just make it like a -1 then times that.
Yeah, for me, I just put like the negative and then the whole fraction in parentheses, take the reciprocal and distribute that negative.
Oh, okay. Wait, I think it just clicked.
Okay.
Yes.
It also confused me because I didn't know if I had to distribute the negative or not, because I didn't know the negative was like when you flipped it, if you had to, or if it was like from the multiplier.
I already forgot what the answer was.
Sorry.
6 sine x minus 1/4.
6 sine x minus 1/4, yeah.
Like that? Did I have anything else?
No, I think so.
Yeah. Good job.
I think my issue is something not knowing I can use it.